11. Sworn statement by the bidder or its duly authorized representative in the form prescribed by the GPPB as to the following. Please refer to the GPPB prescribed format as provided for in Section 8. Bidding forms. A. It is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the GOP or any of its agencies, offices, corporations or LGS, including foreign government/foreign or international financing institution whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the GPPB. B. Each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirements is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided therein are true and correct. C. It is authorizing the HOPE or his duly authorized representative/S to verify all the documents submitted. D. The signatory is the duly authorized representative of the prospective bidder, and granted full power and authority to do, execute and perform any and all acts necessary and/or to represent the prospective bidder in the bidding, with the duly notarized secretary's certificate attesting to such fact, if the prospective bidder is a corporation, partnership, cooperative or joint venture. E. It complies with the disclosure provision under Section 47 of the Act in relation to other provisions of RA 3019. F. It complies with the responsibilities of a prospective or eligible bidder. 1. Having taken steps to carefully examine all of the bidding documents. 2. Having knowledge on all conditions, local or otherwise, affecting the implementation of the contract. 3. Having made an estimate of the facilities available and needed for the contract to be bid, if any. And 4. Having complied with his responsibility as provided for under Section 22.5.1. G. It did not give or pay, directly or indirectly, any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official, personnel or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. GPPB Resolution Number 21-2013, dated the 30th of July 2013. 12. Using the prescribed COPEC standard form number 5 and 6 as provided for in Section 8. Bidding forms, duly notarized authority of the signatory based on 11D above. 1. In the case of single proprietorship, there must be a special power of attorney. 2. For partnerships, a partnership resolution from the general manager or president. 3. For corporations, a board resolution with secretary's certificate. And 4. For joint venture, a resolution signed by all the joint venture partners. Second envelope ITB Clause 13.1. The bidder shall submit the following financial proposal documents arranged, numbered and tabbed as enumerated below. A. Duly accomplished and signed bid form. B. Duly accomplished and signed price schedule based on ITB Clause 1. Note: please refer to the GPPB prescribed format as provided for in Section 8. Bidding forms. ITB 15.1-15.2. 15.1 The bidder shall complete the appropriate price schedules included herein, stating the unit prices, total price per item, the total amount and the expected countries of origin of the goods to be supplied under this project. 15.2 The bidder shall fill in rates and prices for all items of the goods described in the bill of quantities. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents including, where applicable, bill of quantities, shall be considered non-responsive and, thus, automatically disqualified. In this regard, where a required item is provided, but no price is indicated, the same shall be considered as non-responsive, but specifying a 0 for the said item would mean that it is being offered for free to the government. 16.1 B. The bid prices for goods supplied from outside of the Philippines shall be quoted in Philippine pesos. 17.1 Bids will be valid until 120 days from the submission and opening of bids. 18.1 The bid security shall be limited to bid securing declaration or at least one other form in accordance with the following amount. 1. 2% of ABC, if bid security is in cashier's/manager's check, bank draft/guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal bank. 2. Any combination of the foregoing proportionate to the share of form with respect to total amount of security. 3. Bid securing declaration shall not have monetary cost. Note: the bid securing declaration shall be enforced when the bidder commits any act resulting to the forfeiture of bid security under sections 23.1 B, 34.2, 40.1 and 69.1, except 69.1 F of the IR of RA 9184 JPPB Resolution Number 15-2014, dated the 20th of June 2014. Penalties. Commissions of any of the acts mentioned in Section 5 of these guidelines shall merit the following sanctions. A. Penalty of automatic blacklisting for 2 years in all government procurement activities. B. Payment of fine equivalent to the amount subject to the following rules. 1. In case of multiple bidders, 2% of the approved budget for the contract ABC, or the difference between the evaluated bid prices of the bidder with the lowest calculated/highest rated bid and the bidder with the next lowest calculated/highest rated bid, and so on, whichever is higher. As regards the bidder with the highest calculated/lowest rated bid, the amount shall be 2% of the ABC, or the difference between the evaluated bid price and the ABC, whichever is higher. 2. In case of a single bidder, 2% of the ABC, or the difference between the evaluated bid price and the approved budget for the contract, whichever is higher. 3. Violations committed prior to opening of financial envelope. A fixed amount equivalent to 2% of the ABC. 4. The bidder shall pay the above-mentioned fine within 15 days from receipt of the written demand by the procuring entity as a result of the violation of the conditions in the bid securing declaration. 5. The imposition of the foregoing fine is without prejudice to other legal action the government may undertake against the erring bidder. 18.2. The bid security shall be valid until 120 calendar days from opening of bids. 20.3. Each bidder shall submit 1. Original and 2. Copies of the first and second components of its bid. 28.3. Grouping and evaluation. Each item to be evaluated and compared with other bids separately and recommended for contract award separately, or 28.3. Grouping and evaluation. The goods are grouped in a simple lot and the lot shall not be divided into sublots for the purpose of bidding, evaluation and contract award. 28.3. B. Bid modification is not allowed except for adjustment due to arithmetical errors and omission pursuant to Section 32.2.1 B of the revised IR of RA 9184.